All this stuff is either buy one get one free or completely free. You just gotta live. I wanted to understand couponing. Like, I wanted to understand how you could use something that was still paper, that still paid for everything that you were buying. So before I go on my rant, I wanted to share why I started couponing. So I wrote it out in my iPad. I said, imagine never paying full price for food again. That's exactly why I started couponing. And yes, it works even if you're vegan. I went from spending way too much money on groceries to saving hundreds. For me, couponing isn't just about stacking deals, it's about breaking cycles. I watched my mom struggle to make sure we were fed. I've seen people stretch their last dollar just to eat. And I didn't want that to be my reality because it doesn't have to be. I've been homeless before, and looking back, if I knew this skill then, it could have saved me so much money. That's why couponing has become more than just a hobby, it's a skill for life. I still love buying the brands I use, and yes, I'll pay full price when I can, but when things are tight and times are tight, those coupons save me every single time. In today's video, I'll be sharing all of the beginnings and why, and the tools. So why did I start couponing? Because I'm sharing my couponing journey now. I love it. I think it's a different, thing when you get, I wouldn't even say just a discount, but the fact that you're still getting what you enjoy without having to spend money that you worked hard for, or money that you can use for something else. Like, I love food. I don't mind spending money on food, but couponing is a different level. So I started my couponing journey back in March after doing my budgeting, which I started back in March as well. This is my budgeting notebook. I wanted to write it down. I know some people are digital people, but to actually write it down and have it tangible was something that I wanted. So I went over my grocery budget because I know that was something I spent a lot of money on. And I was spending, I think that 1 month I had spent $600 on groceries. And then not only that, I went to the grocery store, I think 5, 10, 15, it's like 20 times that month, which is, I wouldn't say a grocery store. I went to buy food 20 times that month, and I felt like that was excessive. So after that ending of March, going into the following month in April, which was my birthday month, I was like, I need a budget. So I went with the standard budget that they give people with EBT or food stamps, which is, I think for one single person is $292. And I broke that into 4, and that became my food budget. I kind of fluctuated in between that, either spending less or spending more. I wasn't super strict unless I knew I wasn't making money that week, either through work or whatever. And because I know a lot of people are falling on hard times, it happens. So I started watching this amazing show. It's called Extreme Couponers. If you've not seen it, I'll insert a clip for you guys to see right here.
Usage among 18 to 34-year-olds has skyrocketed, with 71% of the age bracket relying on coupons when shopping. And leading the charge is 28-year-old extreme couponer Perry, who's already teaching her 2.5-year-old daughter the importance of savings.
Coupon in the house. My name is Perry,
Items
and
on
I
her
am
shopping list before moving on to some of the biggest staples in her vegan diet.
So now we need to grab some refrigerated soy milk.
The soy milk retails for $2.99. Perry has coupons for free half-gallon containers of any flavor, which means she will get 10 gallons of vegan-friendly milk for her family without spending a cent.
Soy milk is one of the things where I'm always trying to think ahead as far as coupons because they don't come out very often. So when I find them, I really try to stock up. You can put this in the freezer, and it's good for months and months.
She also keeps an eye peeled for extra savings around the store.
End caps are a great place to look when you're at the grocery store, and a lot of times they'll have really, really great deals here. If particular items are wiped out in the aisles that are on sale, come check the end caps because they'll put some of their extras out there. What is my total?
$726.92.
I've never purchased this many items. I've never had the total this high. I don't have that much money whatsoever, so I'm physically shaking.
I know you have coupons.
I do. Is that the most you've ever seen?
Yes, ma'am.
Going down, a little bit at a time. Oh, that jumped. Need to get the balance to 0. So with tax and everything, what's the total?
$23.56.
I I can get my tattoo.
Now, not only was I obsessed with extreme couponers, I was so inspired. Not only, like, there was a vegan that was on there that was still buying stuff, and these are brands that we still shop with. Mind you, I'm not a big, like, a lot of the stuff she bought, I wouldn't, probably bought only 50% of it, but I wanted to understand couponing. Like, I wanted to understand how you could use something that was still paper, that still paid for everything that you were buying. So this is my coupon binder, my little one, and all this stuff is either buy one get one free or completely free. And I just partnered or emailed a bunch of these brands, and or they just sent me coupons because I, you know, am a micro influencer based off of my social media account and really, you know, do that stuff. But yeah, and then also it was just, you know, I grew up in a household where you had to make do with what you had. We weren't broke, but we weren't wealthy. And, you know, I didn't want to be one of those people that live paycheck to paycheck, having to sacrifice one thing for the other. And, you know, we had to make up meals. Rice and eggs were a meal. Sugar sandwiches were a meal. Something called Debs, which is just flour made into like a thin pancake with sugar, was a meal. Spaghetti, a meal. So it was just like, I didn't want that. That's why, you know, it's not being over consuming, but it's also just making sure I had it. I didn't want to have to ask anybody for something because I'm an independent person. I don't mind asking. Get into my blogging, blapping about why I'm couponing. I wanted to share with you in full notion why I started couponing. I wrote it down in my iPad. Stretch their last dollar. Let me start this over because I'm fucking up. Fuck it up. Let me start again. Before I blab on, I wanted to sugar. The fucking camera's dirty. It's dirty. Okay, let's start again. Like you want it, baby. Back like you want it. Sound like Blue's Clues. You just gotta live. Let me stop. Major cry. The rules change up, but would they still apply? If I played you like a toy, boy, but your man can't handle that. Was it broken? Excuse me.